They never stop. These young girls over here, teenagers, but they go in the house now that they see me pull out the camera. Anyway, welcome to another Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience video. Quite a day. You guys saw the videos that I posted earlier. And of course, when Pam came home, I know y'all listening. When Pam came home, she all of a sudden, she's usually like very, don't let me see who she's texting, anything like that. But she was texting her ex Kuma. Like I said, this is why they shut my camera off today. When that individual, like I said, I live in this building here, resembles him, except he's older, same complexion, what have you. And so she big and bold in front of my face, texting this dude, right? Like throwing shit in my face. And then she left and went in the living room, stand up, and as I entered the living room, she held her phone up, and I think she was in her voicemail, but she wasn't listening to her voicemail. She just wanted me to see it, right? So she just wanted me to see it, okay? And I'm like, all right. So we are back on that again. Okay. See, there you go. Yeah. There you go. See, teenagers, they've been using a lot. The 3 teenagers across from Pam's building, these 2, again, they try to run that pedophilia theme, because this is what they do. In order to discredit you, they want to give you the worst label, right? They may even try to set you up, drug you, manipulate your mind to be attracted to these young girls. But it's not working with me. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So there you go. So yeah. I tell you, it's funny. They spend so much time. They spend so much time and energy doing this shit. Okay? Let's see. Fuck y'all. That's right. See the zombies? See, when they know what they're doing, you can walk by, you can curse them, and they just keep walking because they know exactly what they're doing. They try not to give you a response, but you can see the mad look on their face. Alright? You can definitely see the mad look on their face. Alright, my bus is here. Wow, that was quick. Woo! See all the hand signals you just did? So anyway, they got on the bus, and she just started doing all these hand signals. And I'm looking at them like, whatever. So when I got off the bus, I said, you know what, let me resume the video. And sure enough, they turned the camera towards me. So I had to turn it back so it can show in front of me, right? That's how I was able to get her, doing with this hand signal with her thumb on the back of her shirt. But like I said, they don't stop. But like I said, anyway, the situation, like I said, when Pam got in the house, you know, she's like all in front of me texting, you know, her ex. And I can see she's texting her ex because she's talking to me and she's texting her ex. And I'm just like, wow, this is how you gonna do? This is the dude that you cheated on me all these years with. And, you know, you stand up here texting him in front of me like that? I was like, all right. I was like, you know what? It's time for me to go. You know, this is, you know, and I really, you know, anyway, I was going to say something, but, you know, I'm not even going to say that. But anyway, I gave her my word that I'll watch the kids for her for the rest of the week and next week while she find, I think, as the kids got to go to after school, right? The boys and girls. So I said, okay, I'll watch the kids for you until, you know, until next week. Now when next week comes, if she doesn't, you know, if things don't pan out, I told her you gotta look for a babysitter. You know, I told her that already, because the babysitter she has, she's in school and she's going to grad school, so, you know, she don't have a lot of time. So she should have been looking for another sitter, but she's banking on going to, you know, the kids going to the boys and girls. But then she got to get somebody to go pick up Ethan, take him to the boys and girls and all that stuff. And I'm like, yeah. Even today was a lot for me. Today I had to, you know, I had to take 3 buses to get to the doctor. And, you know, it's a lot. That's 2 fares I got to pay. And then on top of that, I got to pay another fare to come back, get Alyssa, pay another fare to get on the bus with her to go get Ethan, pay another fare again to come back, and then pay another fare to come home. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just had to tell her, I just put my card in the button. You know, I had no money left on my card, so I just said to ask the bus driver if it was okay if I because I gotta go I gotta go put money on my card. And he was like, okay, fine. So now I gotta ask this bus driver the same thing too. Some of these bus drivers are cool, you know. And like I said, I you know, I would pay my fare. Well, most, you know, I'll pay my fare 99% of the time, unless they tell you that, you know, you can't, you know, sometimes they cover up the thing saying that, you know, no fare. For some reason, you know, they do that for some reason, which is a good thing, you know. Sometimes people need a break. So I guess they do that sometimes, which, you know, I think people should really appreciate. And I do appreciate that. You know, I do. You know. But some of these bus drivers can be rude as hell, nasty. Just like today, that bus driver, you know, you know, bypassing my stop. Okay. I mean, the button was pressed clearly. You know, you hear the woman's voice. The next stop, Clarendon Road, and he just rolled past it. And I'm like, hey, you know, that's why you know, and I had to press the button again. I'm like, hey, you know, how come you didn't stop at Clarendon Road? You know, and all he did was lift his hands up and shrug his shoulders. You know, and I'm like, wow, man. But you know, this was all set up, right? Because you see, once I got off and I crossed the street, they started with you know, with that guy wearing red. Clearly, you know, he has serious mental issue. You know, he was doing all these hand signals and shit like that, and he really looked out of it. You know, and then the woman in gray doing the hand signals, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm recording this shit. But this, you see, this is what they do, right? This is what they do, and this is how they do it. So I'm showing you guys exactly what they do and how they do it. And what, you know, with Pam doing that, you know, all that stuff, this is how they try to have emotional manipulation over you. And see, when it didn't work, because it didn't work, you know, because I knew what it is that they were doing, and it didn't work. You know, I mean, I stayed for a little bit, charged my phone, and then I was out. Okay? See, a lot of women are participating in these things. And one thing I gotta say too is that if you are a man and you have children, you better go and take a DNA test. Get a DNA test with every one of your children. Go and get a DNA test. Okay? Because they're running a racketeering scheme. Okay? And they're using women who want to pin children because the man that they want don't want them, so they get pregnant and then trying to pin it on somebody else. When they go to the family court, they got these court officers in there who's helping them in exchange for whatever, sex, money, what have you. They're running a racketeering scheme. You know, no, I don't have proof. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speculating, but based on, based on what I see and how some of these court officers interact with some of the women that go into for child support or whatever, or for custody cases. Right? A lot of these court officers, they're narcissistic. And so by doing these women favors, they sleep with them or what have you. Yeah, and it's a shame, but that's what happened. After I've been through all of that shit, that's why I had to go get a DNA test with my first son. And I'm going to get a DNA test with Ethan and Alyssa too. I'm going to do it. Just for my peace of mind. Even though I know that they're my kids, but I want the proof. I want the DNA paper to show it. Okay? Because what they will do if you have kids and you're a TI, they will try to manipulate you into thinking that your kids are not theirs, even though they're here. But when you do that, I have no doubt. Okay? But I'm going to do it because I want to show it. I want to shove it in their face and say, here, look. Okay? That's right. Just like how they love to shove shit in your face, I want to shove it in their face. Okay? Like I said, this ain't no turn the other cheek bullshit. No. If you're going to do this to me, I hope somebody's doing it to you too. Okay? Because, like I said, they don't stop doing it. They continue every single day. So, there is no forgiving these people. Or forget it. They won't let you forget. And they definitely don't let you forget because they keep doing it to you every day. How can you forgive? Right? Food for thought. Food for thought.